he might be pushing, or maybe he's just scouting still. Yeah, it looks like he's still scouting, which is a good idea, but he's really going to need to push if he's going to take out those Dark Templars. And now I know his army is there. I know he's got one Overseer. He needs to have 2 or 3 Overseers following these Hydras around, because as soon as that one gets sniped, he's completely vulnerable. If he had a few Overseers, it would be a much different game. And now these 6 Phoenixes, oh, I don't know, are they going to hit? It looks like they're getting into position. We'll see what happens. And then my Dark Templar is just waiting to run into that group right there and demolish. Still using these warp gates, just 2 warp gates, but I'm warping in a ton of Dark Templars with him. The cooldown rate on that is pretty fast. And now we see he's moving his drones over to the gold, so he's gonna get a ton of, and he does still have his Hydras spread out, which is, it's a good and a bad thing. It depends on how you do it. If you have them in the right spot, you can really defend well against it. And look at that, I use my 2 Phoenixes to kite these Hydras into my cannons. Neither side gets a win there. And then he finally moves up. He's pushing forward. I guess he doesn't think I have anything, because he's just testing my defenses at the moment. And now he's got a ton of Zerglings in that army. He might have just no roaches, just Zerglings and Hydras at the moment. But now I have a ton of Phoenixes. There's no way he's going to be able to kill them all before I snipe this Overseer. And he really needs to have another Overseer in this army if he's going to survive this next attack. Oh, and check this out. There's that mothership I've been waiting for all game. It's at 50%, and I'm just chrono boosting the crap out of that Nexus so I can get it down here as quickly as possible. That's going to make a huge difference if I have all these Phoenixes cloaked, because the only thing those Hydras are going to be able to hit is the mothership, and that's not going to be helping out very much, because this Overseer has only got 100 health. All I have to do is hit him a couple times, and he's going to be completely open to that attack, and still getting Dark Templars. This is almost overkill at this point. But we'll speed it up here. We'll get to that hit, and we'll see who wins. Oh, I had a little probe scouting, and he just got blasted. I think I was looking for that Overseer. And here comes the mothership. One cool thing to note is it actually makes buildings invisible too, so I guess you could use it to hide one of your expansions. It would be a little tricky to pull off. I've never tried it. I'd like to, but maybe if one of you guys have tried it, you could give me some feedback and let me know how that is. And now look at that, I got some Void Rays even in the mix here with that mothership, so it's gonna be a tough one for him now. Everything is invisible except for this mothership, so as soon as that Overseer goes down, it's gonna be pretty rough for Spam to come back. He should have hit at this point. I mean, that kind of an army against 5 cannons, I think it's no contest. He would have won if he pushed ahead earlier. And it's coming up pretty quick. Still warping in and chrono boosting, and here we go. Zerglings running into the back again. They just get demolished by these Dark Templars because they're way out of sight. And finally, that Overseer just, again, barely escapes, 43 health. And here comes another big push. I get my Dark Templars out on the front line here just so I can be ready. And I drop a Vortex right here because I thought his army was still there. He moved it out about a second before I dropped that Vortex. So I'm surrounding this Vortex at this point thinking that I got them all. And then you'll see, it just disappears and there's no units there. So I'm thinking, what the heck, where'd they all go? How am I supposed to kill that Overseer if there's like no army here? I don't know if they burrowed or what. And then they push again. He's finally got 2 Overseers, and this is where the game gets fun. You'll see I just leave my Dark Templars there. I don't want anything to get killed early. Both of those Overseers go down, and then I bring in my Dark Templar, and I think I pull out most of my air, actually. No, I just have them sit under there. But look how fast that entire army went down to just Dark Templars and a couple Void Rays. And now I'm going to make use of this little wall in here, and I'm going to break through, and I'll be right at his base, so I don't have to run all the way around. If he tries to flank me, it's going to take him a long time to get through that path around the outside of the map. And just, those walls are going down crazy fast. And that mothership is a really powerful beast. Now look at all these Hydras, and then here's where it gets fun. Using these Phoenixes to micro and pick up all of these Hydras, look how fast they die. Anything that's left on the ground is just getting demolished by these Dark Templars, and the Phoenix are picking up anything extra. And again, more Hydras down here. He actually had a Nidus Worm up and dropped Hydralisks out of there. So a lot of his army, and look, even more Hydras down here. His army is split up like crazy to defend from harassment. And now I'm just warping in Zealots for the heck of it, because I need more units out there to just be cannon fodder, basically. And he's warping in even more Zerglings. I don't have a whole lot of an army, I just got a few Dark Templars left, but just that mothership was a huge difference in the game. And still, he's got no overseers here. All he can see is this mothership, and I got all these Void Rays just going to work on his entire army. I've still got Dark Templars up, and finally the mothership goes down. But at this point, in the game, I know there's nothing you can do. He's got Zerglings against Dark Templars, Void Rays, and Phoenixes. So he's just gonna get... Look how fast that will go down. Just disappearing in, like, explosions of blood. And he's got Overseers up here. He should have had that with his army. He should have had some more Queens instead of holding her back there. I mean, it's better to sacrifice your Queen and hit something with it than just chill out. And even these Broodlings just can't do anything because I have all of this air. He's got a few more Hydras, they all get picked off, and then they're just gonna get smoked by that Graviton beam. And now, Spam, poor Spam has nothing. He really should have expanded when he had that lead. He shouldn't have hit quite so hard, or if he was, he should have, you know, gone all in with some higher, heavier units, maybe even Ultralisks. But that is game at this point. I'm not sure there's anything else he can do. Still picking up Hydras left and right. These Phoenixes have so much energy at this point, and tons of Void Rays. 6 Void Rays do an incredible amount of damage. That Hive goes down. This Hive has gone down. All he has left is 1 expansion. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And there he goes, leaving the game. So that's a good game. Have fun, guys, and I will have some more information on that beta key a little later, maybe on my next cast. We'll find out. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.